Retail sports cards have been absolutely under a microscope as of the last couple months, and Target today is announcing major changes to how they sell sports cards. Some of you guys are going to like this. Some of you guys are not. We're going to talk all about it and discuss why problems happening 5 years ago are, simply put it, happening again. Like deja vu all over again. So either way, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Gripping It back here with another video for you guys today. Of course, before we get into it, let's plug the giveaway as usual. So at 11,000 subscribers, there's only like 30 away, so make sure you get your submissions in. We're giving away Series 1 hobby packs. All you got to do, be subscribed, like this video, turn on the post notifications for all the content you see on the channel. And last but certainly not least, leave a comment down below of your craziest, wildest, and boldest takes you have for this upcoming, or I should say really this baseball season. And we'll announce the winner very shortly, probably this week. Probably this week we're going to announce and start the 12K giveaway. The 12K giveaway is coming. What are we going to give away for the 12K giveaway? I don't know. I'll figure that out this week. But either way, make sure you get your submissions in. 11K, we're only like 30 or less off than that. So we'll be announcing the winner sometime this week. Either way, let's get into it, of course. And by the way, join the Discord down below and go subscribe to my two other YouTube channels, the Grip and Rip Show and GNR Wrestling. Gonna try to pump out a lot of content for those two channels next week. I want to go live on Tuesday, hopefully on the Grip and Rip Show. We'll see what happens. I was also teetering with the idea, I don't know if I could do this or not, but I was teetering with the idea of like doing a live stream of me like before the Pirates game next Friday, because I'll be there at PNC Park at the opening day at PNC Park. Maybe, but the connection over there kind of sucks. So I don't know. We'll see. If you guys want to see that, let me know in the comments. I'll try my best to live stream. It won't be the best quality, so just be aware of that. But we'll see. I don't know. Either way, let's get into it. Let's get into the news, and this one might be a little controversial. This news today coming out of Target might be very controversial, as sports cards are going to be sold very differently. And I mean very differently moving forward at Target. So let's do a little bit of a backstory here, of course. Let's talk about what led up to this, because as you guys know, there are a ton of things going on right now in the card world. I say card world, I mean in general. I'm talking Pokemon, Magic the Gathering, that Disney release. I don't know if that even gets scalped anymore or whatever, but whatever, you know, football cards, baseball cards, sports cards, whatever cards. I'm talking in general, all the cards right now, right? We have seen major scalping issues. And you can already kind of tell where I'm going with this. We have seen major scalping issues over the last couple weeks over these new Pokemon cards. I mean, every time you go on Twitter, you go on Facebook, you go on Instagram, TikTok, whatever, you will see people at like a Meijer or a Sam's Club where they bring out pallets of these cards and people are literally throwing haymakers, aka punches, for you don't knowing fighting term people, throwing punches over Pokemon cards. It's happened at Walmart. It has happened at Target. As matter of fact, there is actually, I just found this out today. Apparently, in the Pokemon scene at my Walmart, there are like 2 employees that work at my local Walmart who don't put out the Pokemon stuff, hide it in the back rooms, and sell it to themselves after their shift. You know, they go to the cash register, they go bing, 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 bing. Check out, and they buy it all. I just found that out today from my GameStop manager, and I guess the employees that do it straight up told them, And it's funny because guess what he did? He reported them to the Walmart management. So, I mean, why would you rat yourself out on that? I don't know. At least they're not scalping sports cards. It's only the Pokemon, but whatever. But regardless, it's a major problem. It is a major problem right now. And it is a major problem everywhere, including Target, which is the sole purpose, realistically, of today's video, right? So, with that being said, of course, maybe you guys saw my community post the other day. Maybe you didn't. They are going to be selling Pokemon cards behind service desks moving forward across all Target locations, at least for the most part. I don't know if this is all happening at once. Some Targets might start it. Some of them I know have started it. Some of them it's going to start. But I can tell you, it's not looking good for sports cards because guess what is going to happen next? I can guarantee sports cards are going to be sold behind service desks next. Like I said, we are seeing a massive influx of scalpers, a massive influx of verbal arguments, a massive influx of physical fights break out over these things. And of course, that does include sports cards. There have been a couple sports card releases, like some Donruss football. I know off the top of my head, some Prism football, WNBA Prism for the Caitlin Clarks and things like that. There's been some instances as well over the last, I'd say, couple months from the new year that this has happened. And I mean, here's what I say. When you act like fools, you get treated like fools. That's exactly what I think. So if you're going to go out there and cause havoc, cause arguments, cause fighting over freaking cards that you want to go flip, first of all, get a freaking job, I will say that. If your sole income is flipping Pokemon cards, go get a freaking 9-to-5 job and go put the fries in the freaking bag. That's what I say to that. That's for one. That's first and foremost. If you're going and stalking vendors and I kid you not. There have been instances, and I talked to a vendor about this personally, where people will literally go and track them down at certain Walmarts across the area to go scalp these Pokemon cards or sports cards. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely lunacy. So to those people who do that, and I know there will definitely be someone watching this video doing it, because I know whenever I make a video talking about Walmart or Target changing policy, I get the whole variety. I get the smorgasbord of collectors. I get the casuals, I get the hardcore, and I get the flippers. I do. So to anyone out there watching this, thinking you're going to continue to wreak havoc, go get a 9-to-5, because guess what? Target's not going to let you do that anymore. So that, I say, good job, Target. Good job, Target, on that front. As a matter of fact, another thing I want to talk about, I can't even believe I'm saying this. This is how stupid this sounds. Target is going to be putting a security team at service desks. Now, I don't know if it's every Target. This information actually came today from the GameStop manager, who happens to be my friend, who also is friends with a Target manager in the area. And they are going to be hiring, I kid you not, he said they are going to be hiring a private security team to make sure no one fights at the service desk over cards. Yes, you heard me correctly. I assume the majority of the Targets in the United States are going to be having security at the front desk. Really, people? Really? It's gotten to that point where you have to act like that and they have to hire security? Really? Over Pokemon? All I know is Pikachu and Charizard. And Squirtle. That's literally the only 3 Pokemon I know. Literally. That's it. And I'm telling you guys, sports cards are absolutely next. Because guess what? When those flippers can't go and get multiple EBTs or blister packs or whatever they're called, they're going to go to sports cards and start scalping those next. And guess what? Fights will break out next for sports cards. Bing, 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 bing. Simple. It's very simple to understand. It's very simple to understand. So in case you guys were wondering what the official policy is for Target, 2 per customer. 2 per customer per SKU, which means you can get 2 blisters and 2 EBTs, 2 whatever. As many formats there are, like for example, if this was baseball card terms, you could go buy 2 fat packs, 2 blasters, 2 hangers, 2 mega boxes, whatever. Same thing. SKU, every individual configuration is a different SKU, and that's how it works, right? That's how it works in the retail world, right? So basically, you know, as I was alluding to earlier in the video, this is deja vu all over again. This is absolutely deja vu all over again. As you guys remember, probably very vividly, the vid era, aka 2020 / part of 2021, this same shit happened. The exact same thing 5 years ago is happening right now, right before our very eyes. It's deja vu, and it feels like we're living in the vid era when it comes to the cards nowadays. All because people think they can make a quick couple $10 over flipping a box of Pokemon cards. And baseball cards and football cards and whatever else are already next. And to be honest with you, we've already seen that. We have absolutely already seen it with high number. Have you guys noticed, by the way, I know we talk about hobby box price being $220. Have you guys noticed what blaster box prices are? $45 on these secondary sites like Steel City and places like that, which, by the way, I always say it, do not support them. Do not feed in to their bullshit. Don't do it. Don't do it. You can't do it because guess what? When 2025 Heritage comes out, when Series 2 comes out, Platinum Chrome, when Platinum Chrome comes out, Bowman, don't you think they're going to scalp that too? Don't you think that? So please, I know high number is a very sought after release right now, and rightfully so. Blasters look great. Blasters look great. Hobbies look great as well. But do not feed into that $45 price point any retailer online will put it at. Target has been going in and out of stock. Dick's Sporting Goods has been going in and out of stock. I assume Walmart will have them online. GameStop, I know, will have them online. I asked that question today to the manager I know at my local GameStop. So they're coming. Just be patient. Be patient. I don't even have high number yet. The Grip and Rip, you would think since I'm a sports card YouTuber, I would have it, but I don't. I refuse to pay $220 for it or $240 or whatever with tax. Realistically, with tax at my local card shop, it's like $245 with tax. Ridiculous. I'm not doing that. I refuse to do it. I refuse to cater to their stupidity. Simple as that. It's as simple as that. But to wrap this video up here, do I like this change Target is imposing? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And honestly, I hope sports cards are next. I really, really, really hope sports cards are next. Because here's the thing, like I said earlier in the video, when you get these scalpers coming to your location to basically tear it to shreds of all the stock, and that's what they do, by the way. As soon as the vendor is done stocking, they tear it off the shelf that quick. That quick, bing, 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 check out, they're out the door, right? And here's another thing. You know, these Targets have signs on the front of the store, right? 2 per customer, right? But here is the thing. All you have to do is go to self-checkout and do 2 1 order, 2 1 order, 2 1 order, 2 1 order, 2 1 order. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. There's no limit. There is no limit. It's imaginary. The only way there's a limit is if you go to a cashier and check out that way. If you go to self-checkout, You scan 2, check it out. Scan 2, check it out, so on and so forth. So there was no limit. There was none. There was none. With this, you're going to have security there, at least at most locations. You're going to have service desk employees actually giving you 2 and 2 only. 2 per person. Now, whether or not you bring your brother, your cousin, your sister, your aunt, your uncle, your grandma, grandpa, whatever, if you bring family to go do it with you, that's on you. That's on you. It's 2 per person. So have at it, right? But I imagine a lot of people are thinking that way, so have fun figuring that out. But regardless, this change was needed. This was needed. We got to keep peace. We got to keep peace, and we can't have people fighting over cards. This is a bad look on the community. It is. It is a very bad look on the community when you have people scrapping for cards. So I'm happy. I'm happy the Pokemon is getting locked up behind the service desk. And I'm telling you, it's sure as shit going to happen. Sports cards will be next. Because those scalpers will go right to the sports cards and say, here's I'm going to act like a scalper for a second. What am I going to scalp next? What am I going to scalp next? Oh, I like this one. I like this one. What am I going to scalp next? Oh, Jalen Hurts. I know who Jalen Hurts is. I don't know what this box is, but I'm going to buy it and I'm going to flip it for double the price. That's exactly what's going to happen. So, hopefully someone at Target gets wind of this video and changes the policy to all cards, honestly. Because honestly, I don't buy more than 2 anyways. I don't. I really don't. I get all my cards, basically, the majority of the cards that I buy either come from online apps or my local card shop that is not the new one that doesn't scalp. So, honestly, it doesn't affect me. It does not affect me at all, and I hope that's what happens. But either way, guys, that's all I got for you. That is all I got for you. My voice is now completely torn to bits and pieces. Got my world-famous Dr. Pepper. You know, a lot of you guys think whenever I drink Dr. Pepper, it turns me into like the Incredible Hulk or something. Maybe it does. I don't know. But I love Dr. Pepper, though. My favorite type of pop. Either way, that's all I got for you. That's all I got for you. We're going to open a pack of Series 1 here on the channel today. So before I get out of here, let me tell you about the sponsors of the video. So this video today is sponsored by Smack and SeatGeek. Links down below to both brands. Smack and you get 10% off your entire purchase. Link down below. SeatGeek.com. $20 off your first purchase only on SeatGeek.com with my promo code GRIPANDRIP, all one word. Get your tickets to your team's home opener. Get tickets to bobblehead nights, firework nights, whatever you want, and enjoy your time at the ballpark. Can't wait for next week, man. Cannot wait for next week. Opening day PNC, Pirates and Yankees. Very excited about that series. Very, very excited about that series. So, we're actually opening a blister pack, and I have not seen the tinsel card, so we're going to see it together for the first time. All I did was open it, I took it out, I literally closed my eyes and set it down on my table. So let's see together. Who is it? Let's see together who it is. I don't even know if I'm showing it on camera. I think I am. 3, 2, 1. Oh, Mike Trout. That's pretty cool. Mike Trout. Well, I mean, not a rookie, but it's a star player. I mean, I would not complain about this at all. Mike Trout tinsel. I like that. That's pretty cool. Mike Trout, obviously future Hall of Famer. Obviously first ballot Hall of Famer, in my opinion. I like it. I really like it. Little warped a little bit. Little curved. But that's okay, I guess. I'll tell you one thing. I love the shimmer, the tinsel, whatever you want to call this. I love the background of this card. The tinsels are really cool. And honestly, here's the pack. Well, this pack is thick. I kind of want to do the bend test on this pack for a second, just to see. I don't think it's a relic. I thought this pack feels super thick. I don't know why, but it does. Maybe just because it's a compact pack. Yeah, there's not a relic in here, I don't think. No, there's not a relic. Huh. I don't know. It feels extra thick. How many cards in here? 16? 14. Looks like a lot more than 14. I don't know. It looks like a lot more than 14. But we'll see. I don't really see much in here, so we'll see. Hunter, Fiducia, Jock Peterson, Vinny Pasqualantino, Ryan Helsley, Oliveris Martinez, Colt Keith, Matt Chapman, Carlos Narvaez, Danny Jansen, a Arise Otani Ozuna Average Leaders National League. Pretty cool. There's that. We have a Grapefruit League, Vladdy Jr. We have a Ichiro. Always cool to get an Ichiro card. Never can go wrong with an Ichiro card. Never, never, never. And a Shota Stars of MLB. So, yeah, that pack was weird. I mean, that pack felt really, really thick for having nothing in it. But I will say we got the Mike Trout Tinsel. Mike Trout Tinsel, easily the best card of that pack. I will say, and I already made a video about this once. I definitely made a video about this once. It would, you know how cool it would be? Now, I don't know if they're going to do this for Series 2. I don't think so. Do you know how cool it would be that every major retailer would have like a holo foil, a tinsel, a confetti parallel? Because Meyer, of course, about these tinsels, obviously, as you guys know by now, you can only get these tinsels from going to Meyer. And, like, my question is, why don't other stores like Target and Walmart ask for exclusive parallels like this? They should do it. Honestly, they should do it. It would be great. It would get people to go to each store and buy different products. So, I don't know. Either way, that is all I got for you. That is all I got for today, guys. Hopefully, you guys did enjoy the video. Let me know what you think about this Target change, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Ding, ding, ding.